Hello guys, hope everybody's blessed. We're gonna get right into it. I know the way I go on the plates. Welcome back guys. So this is what's going on in my kitchen at the moment. 2 parrot fish, piece of yellow yam over there, so couple finger banana, and some corn on the cob. So I'm just gonna get right into it and start seasoning my fish with some Old Bay seasoning. Rub it, give it a good rub in everything, you know. Get it all in every crevice and every corner. Cut up the little yam and the little thing them. And what I've got there is a bowl with some lukewarm water. So I normally just cut my food up like my yam and my banana or whatever, and then I normally just leave it to sit in some lukewarm water, especially the green banana. So I don't cook my banana in the skin, so I normally cut it before, put it in some lukewarm water, and that will kind of loosen up the skin when you want to take it off to put it in the pot. So a quick tip there: cut the banana beforehand, put it in some water, preferably warm water, and that should get you going. So my food is all ready and prepped. Just have to put on a pot and boil it up and dash in food. So this is me getting all my veggies ready for my brown stew parrot. The little okra and the little carrot and the little thing. So guys, I am rubbish at using a knife. If you can see my hand, well, as you can see my hands, I'm holding the knife like a novice because I am. Listen, when I just started cooking, I used to cut myself a lot just because of how I hold the knife. But I mean, trial and error, because I have been cooking for a while. So, you know, even though I don't hold the knife properly, I am still able to use it better. Yeah, girl. Cut up a little bad boy, then not all of it, just like a half of it. And there were no seeds because obviously I don't like the pepper. So I'm just making some dumplings. So I'm adding some flour. I'd say this is about a cup of flour. Just judge me, I judge it because I'm not doing no proper measurements. And some cornmeal. I do use a lot of cornmeal. I do prefer it that way. So sometimes when you see my dumplings, they're more on the yellow side. I was saying I got cut off there for a bit. But yeah, I'm going in with some water, kneading the flour. So I learned this tip from a friend, Shana Gal. Big up yourself. Learned this tip from my friend. So when you knead the flour, I mean, to get the dumpling just right and to get the dough just perfect, I normally just damp a piece of paper towel and just let it sit for a few minutes, and that should get your dumplings looking just right and tasting just right. So I'm adding some oil to my frying pan, and get the oil heated. Then I'm adding some cloves of garlic, 3 cloves of garlic to be exact, and a piece of scallion. Yep, there you go, scallion. So I'm getting the oil infused with the flavors from the scallion and the garlic. My kitchen was smelling so good, especially from the scallion. When the scallion is fried in the pot, like when you're gonna do fried chicken or fried fish, it's good to infuse your oil. Scallion is always good. Some hot pepper, some garlic, always good. Does add a little bit of extra flavor to the pot. Yes. So here I'm adding these two people right here, these two swimmers right here. Added them to the pot, and I want it to be fried dry. So I'm gonna do a few minutes on each side to get it fried dry and have that, you know, brown crisp that we all love. So now I've put a pot on the stove. I filled it halfway with some water. I've added salt and about a teaspoon of cooking oil to the pot to get that going. So the cooking oil, basically, I've seen my mom do this. I think it's just to not let the food stick to the pot, and not to get when you add banana to the pot, it won't have that brownish color. That's what I think. That's why she added it to the pot. I think I'm gonna ask her to make sure, but yeah. So the fish is still going at the moment, guys. I'm gonna turn it on the other side now. So the water has boiled, so I'm literally gonna add the boiled dumplings first. Gonna show off my dumpling making skills. Kagyal dumpling skills. You have to have strong arms. Strong arms. Because to go in the dough is not an easy job. But yeah. And I'm over there doing the damn thing, making my dumplings. Gonna speed this up a bit, because I mean, you know, because I can. So I have not had cornmeal dumplings in a while, because for the past about 8-9 years I've only been having whole wheat dumplings. So obviously what's going on now with the pandemic and everything, flour is scarce where I am. So I've literally had to I've had to be having like cornmeal dumplings, because I mean white flour is not that hard to get, and cornmeal is not that hard to get at the moment. It's just the wheat flour. So I'm gonna show you one day how I make my wheat flour dumplings. So the fish is ready, so I'm just literally gonna take that out of the pot, put it on a paper towel to suck out some of the oil, and it should be ready to be brown stewed. So now my dumplings have been going for a few minutes, I'd say about 4 or 5 minutes. So I'm literally gonna be adding the yams to the pot. Yellow yam, best yam. searching over there for the yam because the bananas and the corn in the way. So, you know, I have to dig deep, find the yellow yam shape. So, yep, I think that's it. There's no more yam, girl. Cover the pot and let the yam cook. Now, this is where the good part is. When girl a brown stew or fish. Show another thing. So I'm adding some coconut oil to the pot, about a tablespoon. When that's melted, I'm gonna be adding some brown sugar because I'm doing brown stew. So you know this whole process. Add the sugar to the pot and let it come to a boil, I think. Or no, not a boil. Let it not caramelize either. You know what I mean. Like, the words are not coming to me now, but I mean, you'll get it. You'll see what will happen when the sugar gets hot. Yeah, that. This is what I'm talking about. So you wait until the sugar looks like this, and then, you know, we're cooking. So when I have not used browning in a while, guys. Like, I literally only use browning when I'm doing like oxtail. That's the only time I'll use browning, and not a lot either, because this sugar in the oil thing to brown, yes, my G. Anybody who invented that, my ancestors, only did onto something, you know, because this is it. So I've added the seasoning, which is the onion and the peppers. I've added those to the pot, and I'm literally just letting those get soft, cook out for a bit, while my food pot is still going over there. I'm adding the corn to the pot to cook as well. So some things cook faster than some, or some things take longer to cook than some. So that is why you do not add all the food to the pot all at once. So here in my fish pot, I've added the okra and the carrots. Yeah, girl, okra and carrot in a pot. You know what things are gonna get one way. So yeah, the corn's in the pot. I've covered the pot so the corn can cook through. So in my brown stew pot, as I've said before in a couple of my videos, whenever I'm cooking, I always pre-boil my kettle, so the water in my kettle is always hot. So that's what I've done. I've poured about 3/4 of a cup of water in the pot with my seasoning and everything that's in the pot, my veggies. So I'm just gonna add some ketchup here, give that a stir so the ketchup can dissolve. That looks so good already, and the fish is not even in the pot. So here I'm adding some hot pepper sauce. It's not really hot. I mean, it says hot pepper sauce, but it's not hot. Man's not hot. So I'll be covering the pot to let my carrots cook and my okra cook through. Yeah, pot hot enough. So my gravy looks ready, and the carrots are already cooked, the okras are already cooked, so the fish is about ready to go in that. There you go. Adding my fish to the pot. That looks good. That looks really, really good. I'm not gonna lie. You see all that sauce? Because, I mean, you know, when you have hard food, the more sauce, the better, because you want something to dip that dumpling and that yam and that banana in. I like it saucy. So I'm gonna cover the pot and let that cook for about 4 minutes. It does not, the fish is already cooked, to be honest. And fish is kind of delicate and gentle, so you don't want to cook it for too long, because then it's just gonna be a hot mess. It's gonna just fall apart. So there you go. So I think here I forgot to press record, but I already took the skin off the banana and I've added the banana to the pot. I'm giving you a close-up here so you can see the banana is already in the pot. And yeah, just gonna give that a mix and put the cover on the pot, and just leave that to cook for a bit. My fish are going with things, you know. When I have to start talk to me nice, cause my fish look good. That is ready, and my food is about ready as well. So my fish is ready and my food pot is ready. So at this point I turn the stove off and I'm ready to dish up. So look, we are going in the plate now. 2 boiled flour, piece of green banana, piece of yellow yam, and the bad fish gone in now, you know. Jizam. For add the little okra and the little carrot and the little thing them on the plate too. Nothing left out. I'm sure no how go on, yes or no. Look at that. When food bad, food bad. God. Like, this is like one of my favorite things to have. Pear, or as they say where I am, avocado. Can't have a plate with boiled food and not have a piece of pear. That should be a crime. That should be a crime. Put my little piece of pear on my plate, cause I can't wait for talking of this. So my people, this has been another episode of Cooking with the Jamaican Bellias. Food done, food ready. Me, I gotta sit down and me, I gotta have a plate. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And come back anytime. Look pan good food. Thank you. Bye.